Go, yo, Weather Channel, dot the wave.
I think it's time to blow this thing. Get everybody in the stuff together.
Weather Channel, dot the wave. Back at you again. With your boys, Magmore
Yo, what the fuck is cracking?
and young Bret Hart. Special thanks to our boy Andy Pussycat for being on the old cast last week. Big shout out to him. You know, look at his SoundCloud. Boy's got some shit going.
Alright, jumping right into our first topic here. Me and Sam have been holding off on this fierce debate for this particular moment. Yeah, all week. The question is, who would win in a goddamn fight? The fucking Pawn Star crew from the Pawn Stars?
$70 for him, man. I'll take it.
Or the fucking boys at the Orange County Choppers making them fucking motorcycles.
Hey, when the is it gonna stop? Who the are you? I don't get it.
It's a fierce debate, and here's the two crews. Well, you know, if you somehow don't know, if you've been living under a rock for the last 10 years and you don't like and you have a strong distaste against the Discovery Channel and the History Channel, here's your rosters. First off, the Pawn Star Boys, right? You got Rick Harrison, ringleader. You got his father, known as the old man, he
sleeps all the fucking time.
Yeah, he hibernates. You got his son, Big Hoss, who likes motorcycles. And you got Chum Lee, who likes shoes and
guns
and not working. And then you got their wild card, Antoine, the black security guard, ready to whoop ass at any point in time. And that's your first crew. Second crew, standing in the blue corner.
The Orange County boys. Now, we got Paul Sr., we got Paul Jr. I mean, those two hotheads together, man, they're gonna fucking kick ass.
And
God.
You also got Mikey.
Fuck. Dude, hang on. I haven't seen Orange County Choppers in forever.
Now, the Orange County boys, they're pretty fierce, right? Paul Sr., it's honestly quite a conspiracy that he's related to Hulk Hogan.
Dude, he's fucking Hulk Hogan.
He looks just like him. He can probably lift. Oh, shit. Hulk. That's a whole nother debate, but right now we're busy on the battle of the century.
Where are the Orange County boys?
But anyway, now we've introduced the rosters, right? I'm sure the Orange County boys have a few more boys than Mikey, Paul Sr., and Paul Jr.
Dude, the Orange County Chopper website is straight out of like 1993.
Take me to the OCC website.
About Paul Sr. What?
Yeah, it legitimately looks like it hasn't been updated since 2006 when the Meet Paul Sr. it says. But anyway, let's get back to the task at hand. The battle, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think would win, Magmore?
Gosh. I don't know, I want to say like the Orange County boys. I mean, not obviously, I don't know, they seem a little bit more spry than just the Pawn Star boys because all they're doing is sitting around all goddamn day.
Like, the boys from OCC, they're fucking building bikes all day. They're building big choppers. They're fierce down the road. And
Chum Lee's falling asleep.
Big Hoss, dumbass, ain't going to stand a chance against Paul Sr., right? Back in the day, back in my younger childhood days, right? I used to have one of the American Chopper PS2 games, right? And on the back cover art, it had Paul Sr. taking a shovel to Paul Jr.'s head. So let's take that scenario and imagine Paul Sr. rushing into the pawn shop with his shovel and just smashing it right in to the old man's face who's napping at his desk.
He has to get past Antoine first, though. That's the thing. Like,
Antoine works the night shift.
I mean, he's there during the day. He's on the show. He's on the show. Okay, here's a question for you, right? Do you think like the old man would beat ass or get his fucking ass beat?
Like another unrelated reference that kind of relates. You remember the end from Metal Gear Solid 3?
Oh my god!
The legendary sniper that like slept all the time, and then he had his one last fight against Snake, and like he could just like sprint like Usain Bolt or some shit. I imagine the old man's been sleeping for the last like 30 years, just in case something like that happens, and he's about to just go fucking ape shit.
Yeah, he's gonna be like. He's gonna get in like a boat or something because he's in like the Navy or some shit. He's gonna fire a torpedo at your ass.
Like, let's be honest, the old man probably has a pistol under his desk.
Yeah, dude, it wouldn't surprise me if he had like a fucking like 44 Magnum in that like vest he always has on.
On his hip.
He has a boot knife.
So, maybe the old man's an underrated fighter. We don't know. Maybe he's got some N-like attributes.
Yeah,
we don't know.
He has 10 luck.
But let's be honest. Rick Harrison's getting his fucking ass kicked.
I don't know, yeah,
like,
I don't know, like, he'd probably get real pissed or something. Because he's just always, like, sighing and shit on the show. He's just like, oh, Chumlee!
But, back to that. I'm gonna say... My final answer would definitely be the Chopper Boys in the end. I would say Antoine, give him a good fight.
See, one thing that I still have about the Pawn Star Boys, like, they have weaponry in there. Like, they have fucking swords and shit. Like, they're gonna fucking... Point. Like, and plus they're... I don't know what, like... I don't know if they can just carry weapons in Nevada. Probably not, especially being in Las Vegas.
No way.
And, I mean, I think everything has to be antique anyway. But, I mean... Some of the shit fires, you know. Like, I don't know. They probably know which ones work.
Here's my theory, though. Here's what I'm thinking. They're not gonna have time to grab their weapons. Once true. Paul Sr.
They're gonna come roaring through in the front door of their fucking Orange County bike.
Like once Paul Sr. drives through the door with his Harley, his old.
Yeah, the fucking Orange County Trojan horse.
And just smashes the door. What's Rick gonna do? Is he gonna grab some of his Rick Harrison approved razors?
Shit.
Like, let's be honest. It's over. Like, Chumlee might get away because Chumlee's got some, like, retro Air Jordans that he can escape quickly in. But everyone else is, like, maybe Big Hoss can hop on his chopper and get the fuck out. But he better get out quick before Mikey catches him on his moped.
Dude, here's a situation for you. Big Hoss is a double agent.
Oh, my. You're right. Because Big Hoss... He didn't get the name Big Hoss for just being a bitch. He's got a fucking chopper of his own. But all in all, the Pawn Star Boys are going down. And you can say goodbye to the gold and silver pawn shop if the Orange County boys show up.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as, like, a couple of key players like Antoine was down, and I mean, like, Big Hoss, I mean, if he was a double agent, I mean, they'd be completely fucked. Like,
let's be honest, right? Antoine's right by the door. Paul Sr.'s driving his chopper through the door. If Antoine can't survive that, it's over. And
see, what about this? What if Antoine throws like a wicked armbar?
Antoine gives Paul Sr. a clothesline from hell. And down goes Paul Sr. But we all know Paul Sr.'s got those Hulk Hogan-like tendencies. He's getting back up. He's going to give him the old atomic leg drop.
Yeah, you'll go off into piss mode and find something to throw around.
We're not going to get the chopper done in time. But this is a debate for the century. We'll let Magmore give his final conclusion on it, and we'll just move on.
Yeah, as soon as key players were down in the Pawn Stars, they just fucking get ran over by the Orange County boys. There's no stopping them. They're the wave.
Before we move on to our next topic, a special shout out to our sponsor, Hoover Vacuums.
And Opera mini browser.
Hoover Vacuums, supplying America with quality vacuums since 2004.
Since before the goddamn Riverdale.
Use the discount code dumbass
/Vicky
for 95% off a Hoover vacuum. Thank you. All right, total reverse 180. On to our next subject. It's this documentary, a Vice documentary. My man Magmore recommended me last week actually, and I watched it. It's called The Third Industrial Revolution, right? And I'll let Magmore go a little more into detail about it.
Okay. Well, first off, it's basically like a speech given by this Jeremy Rifkin. We'll have a link for the video below, but you can look this guy up. He's a economic and social theorist, and he's an author of over 20 books. So that's kind of cool. You can get on audio.com or something. Get your ebook, but
audible.com.
But okay, I'll just read the description of the video to be as brief as possible here.
I'll read it. The global economy is in crisis. The exponential exhaustion of natural resources declining, productivity, slow growth, rising unemployment, and steep inequality forces us to rethink our economic models. Where do we go from here? In this feature-length documentary, social and economic theorist Jeremy Rifkin lays out a roadmap to usher a new economic system.
And here's the thing. I know what you're thinking. What the fuck does this got to do with me, right? No. See, it's going to affect everybody, right?
It's going to affect the world.
Yeah. Like, shit. You can already see the shit starting to happen. Like, in the video, it talks about how there's basically going to be, like, 3 internets now, I guess. But there's the fucking Google internet that everybody knows.
Your Opera Mini browser.
Yeah. But you can see that starting to evolve with, like, at the new Winter Olympics, there's going to be 5G networks.
5G LTE,
Yeah.
You got your 4G LTE,
Just to put it into perspective for those at home, with 5G, you could stream a movie on cellular data without any buffering, like, whatsoever.
Like, what the fuck?
Like, you watch TV shows, you can check your email, you can... all at the same time, you can, like, fucking open all the fucking browsers.
You can log on to AOL.com and be watching Chips. Shout out to Chips, that movie's fucking shit.
Alright, first internet. Second internet is going to be a renewable energy internet. Now, this one's pretty interesting, you see, and you can also see it happening already. Like, people will, or at least... the suggested guideline is, like, everybody should produce their own, like, renewable energy, be it like solar panels or like a wind turbine or some shit. Which, I mean, you can see it in Miami County. All these plebs around here are saying no wind turbines.
No wind turbines.
But it's like, no.
It's like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's like, but once we're all connected with that renewable energy, like, boy,
the guy. Our boy Jeremy Rifkin was saying, I'm not sure if I'm on facts here. I could be completely wrong here, but he said right now, it's like current energy shit, right? 50 cents per kilowatt, right? And on solar or wind turbine, perhaps, 4 cents per kilowatt. What?
And imagine this, you're producing renewable energy, so whatever you don't need, you'll sell back to the system, back to everybody else, to the point where, like, cost for energy would be near zero, or like just plummet. Like, that's like, whoa, big deal. All right, last internet here, the fucking transportation internet. You're asking, what is the transportation internet?
Hosted by Yahoo.com.
Yeah, fucking you get on Yahoo Messenger to fucking catch a ride. But, fucking, no, the transportation internet. What this means is, like, you have your self-driving cars. They're all linked together. They can just fucking drive themselves. You just fucking hop in a car and you go. Fucking, you have semis driving themselves. Every car is going to be driving themselves. Let's be honest. I mean, you can see this in like Tesla.
Our boy
Google.
Elon.
Yeah, Elon Musk. Shout out. Like,
Shout out.
He's trying to make the place better.
Jeremy Rifkin. He's talking. Elon Musk is doing.
Yeah. Shit. Well, I mean, old Rifkin boy is only a theorist.
Yeah, he's like,
you could do it.
He's just Mark Twain.
Yeah, it's like, bitch.
It's like, I got $20.
Nah.
But Jeremy Rifkin seems
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah, solid guy.
Yeah, it seems like
would recommend book.
would recommend all 20 books.
Another thing about your boy Elon Musk is he just recently got a building permit in Washington D.C. for some parking lot. I want to say next to like the tobacco and firearm place. I don't know, whoever fucking is in charge of that. That's where they're next to. But what he's planning on building is called a hyperloop. I think it's a hyperloop or hyperlink. I'm not sure, and needless to say, it's going to be a train almost connecting New York to Washington D.C., but it won't be powered by normal means. I want to say it's somehow vacuum pressured, so this bitch can go like 700 miles an hour. So like, I don't know if I'm not sure if it's like 26 minutes to like maybe 40 minutes, like distance time between New York and Washington D.C. Like, what the fuck?
That's speedy boy transportation.
Airline can go suck something, an eggplant.
Rip Southwest Airlines.
Yeah, Delta, see you later.
Hey.
Hey! But in conclusion on this third industrial revolution idea, you but guys and gals should definitely go check out the video. It's definitely worth the watch. It's an hour and like 40 minutes. Like, suck it up and fucking watch it. It'll give you a different... It will expand your knowledge.
Highly recommend the third industrial revolution, or just any Vice programming.
Yeah,
Vice, really underrated TV, and a lot of it's on YouTube. They got really good documentaries. They had that show of Brockhampton. They had that show of Action Bronson, which is fire. They had that, what was that called? Nuts and Bolts with Tyler, the Creator.
Oh, yeah.
Highly recommend Vice or Viceland.
Any of them, they're fucking good.
Like Vice owns Viceland. It's all the same shit. Highly recommend. Boom. My music opinion of the week. Ty Dolla $ign. Fuck Ty Dolla $ign. Fuck Ty Dolla $ign. And my other music opinion of the week for the boys, right? Highly recommend a small artist named Clario. I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm not perfect. But highly recommend her. She's like Lana Del Rey and like Joji together. It's really good, like indie shit for the boys. So, highly recommend that. That's all I gotta say.
Yo, you know what time it is. Giving your 3-day weather forecast for the week. Tuesday in Kabul, Afghanistan. It's going to be a high of 53, a low of 33. Precipitation at 50% chance, humidity at 58, winds 9 miles per hour.
Yo. Wednesday in Kabul, Afghanistan. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be a good day for terrorism.
Yeah, you know fucking Roadhog's going to show up.
It's going to be a high of 56, a low of 33. Honestly, I didn't know it got cold in Afghanistan. I thought it was 120 the whole year. And
all right, going into Thursday in old Kabul, it's going to be a high of 58, a low of 38, partly cloudy most of the day. Precipitation 0% chance. No rain's gonna be messing up anything over there. It's gonna be they can do anything. Humidity 32% chance. Winds 5 miles per hour.
That's your 3-day forecast for Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
Yo. Next topic. Justice may be served for once in the United States of America. Your homeboy, main homeboy, party boy of the FCC, Ajit Pai, is under investigation. Go ahead, Magmore.
Yes, he is under investigation to see if he has any ties with Sinclair Broadcasting or Tribune Media. The reason for this is because, your boy decided he wanted to repeal the net neutrality laws, which in turn would allow a lot of, to allow the television broadcasters to greatly increase their numbers of stations that they own, allowing that this deal between Sinclair Broadcasting and fucking Tribune Media, they bought them out for fucking $3.9 billion. Sinclair bought them for $3.9 billion. That's a lot of fucking money. It makes you think, is your boy Ajit Pai getting any kind of kickback from that kind of money? You think so? See, that's what his own fucking what would you call it? Like the committee? Yeah, the fucking FCC is investigating him, the fucking chairman. Like, if that says anything, how these people just, I guess they don't trust their own, like, fucking chairman.
It's been obvious, right? But if you forget, because it has been a few months, right, since the whole net neutrality repeal of, what was it, December 14th. But our boy, Ajit Pai, he used to be, he was a high up boy in Verizon, right?
He used to be a Verizon lawyer.
Yeah. He was, Ajit Pai, obviously, to help out the boys at the telecom, because Ajit Pai's with the telecom companies. He's going to get rid of net neutrality, and they're going to get the bag. They're getting the bag. And that was pretty obvious from the beginning. That was his plan, right? But it took the FCC till now to open an investigation on him. But I guess better late than never. But let's see what happens with it, eh?
I mean, even if this investigation doesn't go quite right, I mean, they're still getting, like, net neutrality is still, like it's getting sued, like, by, like, a lot of state attorneys.
Yeah, I think the FCC investigating him pretty much closes the whole thing that net neutrality is here to stay, right?
Yeah, people are fucking pissed.
Because you get an investigation up onto you, that don't look good to the boys, the Congress boys. What are they supposed to think about that? I don't know. Maybe they're with the a lot of them are with the telecom boys too, aren't they? Yo, fuck Ajit Pai, right? On to something way more important, way more interesting. The Nintendo Switch, right? Best console since the PS2. Putting it out there. Big boy hot takes. Magmore.
Yeah. As a Switch owner myself, I gotta say, I fucking think it's a piece of beautiful engineering. I think it's one of the better consoles, honestly, because, I mean, you can fucking play, like, I know it's limited on the AAA titles that it has now, but, I mean, that's only gonna increase. Like, there's tons of shit coming to the Switch. Like, I mean, Dark Souls Remastered's coming, which, I mean, banned. Another thing about the Switch that's getting ready to pop off is this fucking online. Okay, you pay for fucking PlayStation and Xbox online, what, $60 for an entire year?
$60 a year.
Guess what? The Switch is $20 a year. Like, what?
Bargain.
And guess what's fucking coming to the Switch? Fortnite. What?
You guys like Fortnite? Personally,
no.
Fuck it. It's fucking gay. But they got Rocket League.
Yeah.
It goes hard as fuck. What else they got? The Breath of the Wild. You tell me you don't like
you don't like hitting the big niggas with the fucking broom. Get the fuck out.
Like, that's the only game, like, I don't have a Switch. That's the only game I played on the Switch, right? At a family member's household. And it just goes so hard. I could play that game all day. And, like, Odyssey, I haven't played it, but I've only heard that it's just the most hard body Mario in just years.
Oh, old Odyssey, yeah.
And I would love to give it a go, give it a whirl, And I mean, just nothing but potential for the Switch. The Switch is already so great, like the display on the Switch is just beautiful. Is that 720p? No, it's way cooler than that.
I mean, whatever it is, it's pretty impressive when you think about it.
It looks beautiful. The Breath of the Wild's a great game. The Switch is coming in hot, 2K18. Get fucked PS4. Get fucked Xbox One X. Don't be drinking Mountain Dew to get an Xbox One X. Be drinking Fiji to get a Nintendo Switch 2K18.
Yeah, you better be toting that bitch in your front pocket too.
Yeah, you better not be messing around. You better have that in a coat pocket.
And maybe like a glass protector, maybe.
And in your other pocket, you better have all your games with you.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying, it's the best thing since the PS2, right? You could see, the Xbox 360. No.
I mean,
nah, it's pretty cool, I guess. The PS4 is pretty cool, but the Switch, hard body. All right, next topic, a very touchy and kind of controversial man, up and coming rapper, who has his debut album releasing this week, I believe. Like, I don't know when, maybe like, I think it's February 23rd. But none other than Tekashi 6ix9ine. Most people just know him as 6ix9ine. Now, our boy 6ix9ine, he's only got 3 songs that most people know, right? And that's currently on his SoundCloud, only 3 songs. But he's got more songs than that he's done in the past, but these three songs right now, the only ones that matter, right? And they all have just insane amount of plays, like the newest one, which has the lowest amount of streams, has like 18, 19 million probably, and like one of them has like over 50. The other one probably somewhere in the 30s. Just crazy numbers for a guy with who just came out of nowhere. But the controversial thing on this guy is, in his past, maybe a few years ago, I believe he was 18. He had a little sexual charge. He had sexual
misconduct.
Something like that, with a 13-year-old girl. And
it's like, whoa.
Whoa! And you look at that, you're just like, that's kind of fucked up, right? I don't know. What do you think, Magmore? What do you think of the whole thing?
His song titles are pretty interesting. Like, what's like one of them, like Kiki?
his 3 song titles, right? Kiki, Kuda, and Gummo. And Gummo is the one that blew up. It's got over like 100 million views on YouTube.
Yeah, like just some crazy whack shit for titles. Like, not too bad, but some of the other shit, not so cool. Probably should cool it off with that.
I mean, it's pretty messed up, right? 18, 13. But it's not as messed up as it could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he were 30... But
yeah, you really want to start backing up the truck then.
I don't know. Like, it's fucked up, and people really hate on him for it. But, I mean, I'm willing to forgive a guy, Like, I mean, it's not like he was... 18 is considered an adult, but is it really? You know what I'm saying?
He can still make music. I mean,
yeah,
he's free to do whatever
free.
the fuck.
See,
that's the bad part. He can just do whatever the fuck he wants. But
see, now he has an upcoming GED test, right? And if he doesn't pass that, they're putting him in the slammer.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
That was part of his
Shit.
like trial, agreement. The judge, that was a part of the agreement. He's got to like get some kind of high school, education or something, because he just dropped out. So GED or slammer.
Yeah.
But all in all, I'm a big fan of, I'm not, like, he's not a guy who say, yeah, I'm a big fan of, 6ix9ine, go, he's not the type of guy, because it was, his
you gotta separate his
art,
personality, and his art.
His art with his criminal background, a lot of guys in the hip hop industry, it's common to have somewhat of a criminal background, but this is a little different here, you know. I don't know. I like the guy. I'm willing to give him a chance, and I'm hyped for his album.
New segment, anime pick of the week. Me and Sam's both pick here is
Kill La
Kill. I mean, fucking, you're probably gonna have to. I don't know how you're gonna fucking watch this. Get fucking Crunchyroll and slog through all the fucking ads.
It's on Netflix.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fuck, get it on Netflix, boy.
Kill la Kill is easy to access, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, if you like anime, you like some funky anime. It's got some like really sexual undertone. I don't know. It's kind of weird at times. But
you see,
it's cool as fuck.
The fucking characters are cool, right?
Yeah, right.
There's fucking this guy that's this big nigga, right? His name is Gamagori.
Let's just intro the show a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. It's about this girl named Ryoku Matoi, right? And some bad boys killed her father, right? And she's going to this academy. I'm not sure you say it, so I'm not even gonna say it.
It starts with an H.
Yeah. So she goes to the academy, right? And she's enrolling there as a student, and she's looking for her, her father's killer. She goes there.
Who the fuck did this?
And she's got this scissor blade that her father left for her. She's got half of it. So
this is practically like a fucking Dark Souls blade. Dude.
Yeah, it's a big old Dark Souls blade, and she's got it in like a guitar case looking thing. She's carrying it around, and she goes to the academy, and she's like, "Well, one of these fuckers must have did it, right?" Which is kind of just a weird assumption, but she did it, right? I mean, she goes there. Right. She's like, I don't know what the hell she even says, but she's like, "Hey, boys. Who killed old Pops?" And so she immediately thinks it's one of the see, in Kill la Kill in the academy, there's these student council boys, right? And the student council runs the damn universe, essentially, right?
Yeah, like the fucking principals and teachers and shit, they don't fucking matter.
There's like they're there. There are principals because like the principal is shown for like 5 seconds, and like the teachers, one of the teachers is a big, he's not really a teacher, but he's a big key in the series, right?
Yeah, he's a key player.
Yeah, but yeah, staff, principals, all of them don't matter. Student council runs all, and in the student council, there's like overlord, I'm not very good at saying this shit. Like Lady Satsuki or something, she's pretty cool, right? She's got a blade. She'll kick ass, right?
Yeah. Let her take out her blade. She'll fucking cut you.
Yeah. And then there's the Elite Four. Her her top 4 students, the whole academy, and it goes. Obviously. I don't know all their names really, but I know one, right? And that's the head of student discipline, the student discipline committee, Gamagori, young Gamagori. That's our main man. Honestly, Gamagori, he's about like, I'm gonna say he's like 10 feet tall. He's a big boy, thick boy.
Los Santos fucking lowrider.
Yeah, he drives a. What's the lowrider called?
Voodoo.
Yeah, he drives a Voodoo. He's got some hydraulics on that bitch, and I mean, that's Gamagori. Then you got the ones I don't know the names of. You got
the other 4.
Yeah, the other 3. Oh, you got I think he's like information and strategy committee leader. He's IT boy, computer boy. He just does all these calculations on his computer. He's pretty cool. I like him. Then you got my least favorite one. She's not the non-athletic committee leader. She's just like the band director, and she's just lame. Like during the whole series,
she has a dumb voice.
Yeah, she has a terrible voice. That's just ah. And she just like uses like speakers to fight, like she's like Lucio or something from Overwatch.
She's playing some fucking Andre 3000 out of them fucking boomers.
Yeah, she's playing Hey Ya. Hey Ya on ear rape, and that's how she fights. And then you got a pretty cool guy. He's got a lot of cool Goku suits, as they're called, as well. I'll explain in a minute. The athletic committee leader, don't know his name again, but he's really cool.
Yeah, he's sewed his eyes shut, and
Yeah.
he has a fucking sword, or like a bamboo sword.
And he's got like, in Kill la Kill, the whole thing of it is they have these things called Goku suits, right? And they have life fibers in them, and that's how they get their power.
It makes them fucking strong as fuck.
Yeah, and it just makes them, wild. They can jump around, just beat ass and get their ass beat, and not really much happen to them. And there's 1-star Goku suits for just like boys that are kind of cool but not that cool, and then there's 2 stars for like, I believe all club leaders get at least a 2-star Goku suit. So it's for really cool boys. And then
level 2.
And then for the Elite 4 boys, they get they're the ones with the 3-star, right? And then all other unaccomplished students get the no stars. They're just not cool.
Yeah, they're like, hey, live in the fucking slums.
Yeah, and all like in that, like, your family's like living conditions or just whatever income depends all on students' performance. So like if you got like a 2-star Goku suit, your family's like upper middle class, right? But if you ain't got nothing, you live in the fucking slums. Like, you're living in the ghetto of Detroit, just barely making it for yourself. But Kill la Kill. But actually, I'm not even done with it yet. Our main girl, Ryoku, right? She's got this suit that's just, in the end of all things, right, just way powerful than any Goku suit around, and it's named Sensuke, something like that. I could be, whatever. Sorry. Sensuke.
That plus her fucking demon soul.
Yeah,
blade.
her scissor blade.
She's fucking whipping it shitty and killing everybody.
Like, and Sensuke, the suit, can talk. He talks to Ryoku, right? And they become best of friends. And it's just really cool. Sensuke, probably a top 5 character for me.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Top 1, Gamagori.
Yeah, Gamagori, probably my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, can't go wrong.
I mean, that's Kill la Kill. Another one of our classic. Highly recommend. It's on Netflix. Check it out if you like some weeaboo shit. To wrap up the 3rd podcast of WeatherChannel.THEwav, we're gonna return to a classic segment that was featured on our first podcast, Story Time with Mag Moore. And now I present you Mag Moore.
Alright, as always, I was on my way into AutoZone. But you see, I was on my commute there, and I was driving along, right, and then all of a sudden, boom, pow, the fucking front left side's like sagging down. I'm thinking like, damn, that fucking tire must have fucking burst something fierce. So luckily I get it pulled off pretty quick off in this like gravel side road deal. Come to find out, like the whole fucking wheel is like slanted inward. It's like some fucking GTA 5 shit. It's like I'm like riding on the fucking ribs of my tire or something. And it's like, oh, okay, fuck, that could have went worse. And I'm thinking there, it's like, well, I can't fucking do anything here, so I have to call my trusty old Mark Moore, my papa. Call him up and be like, hey, yo, you need to get a truck out, get the old the recovery boys.
Get Cooter from Duke's Hazard out here with his truck.
Which Mark Moore promptly decided to do. Only problem is even though I gave him clear directions on where I was, he somehow ended up not in the right area and just completely fucking off. And he called me back, like, because he said he was going to be like there in 5 minutes. It was like 15, 20 minutes later, and he's like, "Oh, where are you? I don't know where you're at." And it's just like, I gave him the directions again, and he just got fucking real pissed at me.
Mark Moore had enough.
Yeah. And then he promptly gave the phone to the tow truck driver, and I had to give him the instructions, and they found me.
Cooter found the way.
Yeah. Mark Moore, in a nutshell, not good with navigation.
Mark Moore, pissed, and not a fan of navigation.
Like, he's used the fucking Atlas map.
like Mark Moore was breaking out the old road map out of his glove box trying to find Max here. And it just wasn't working. I don't know if that page was ripped out or something. I don't know.
He just filled in the blanks himself.
All love to Mark Moore, though.
Yeah. GG.
That concludes the podcast.
You know what to do. Check the descriptions for all the fucking videos and shit. We'll be dropping fucking Andy's fucking this link. The fucking video, the Third Industrial Revolution link. Fucking
more shit.
Yeah, more shit. Just check it out.
Just check it out, boys, and we'll see you next week. So, happy painting, and God bless. See ya. Yo. While you're at it, sub to our main man, Forge Master Plays on YouTube. Link will be in the description.